The Whine and Cheese Show is a Metaverse and NFT discussion and interview series brought to you by Metaverse Ventures Entertainment and host BEN68 and Morecheeese. Warning: the information and opinions within are solely the views of the individuals involved and contains content not suitable for anyone.
One is a wanker, one's like it's stunts. One's from Australia, one's from the Bronx.
Snack size.
All right, this next one was good to report. 38% of consumers interested in Metaverse would add restaurant purchase to experiences.
Yeah.
Now, this is something that Cheese and I have been talking since this show started.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, you're talking, well, take it away, Cheese.
All right. So basically I have, and I don't read any of these articles he sends me because I kind of like to be surprised when the show starts, which is a good and a bad thing. But I have been collecting a lot of McDonald's and Burger Kings and Starbucks and Dunkin's inside the Upland Metaverse. And what I'm hoping for, because nothing is set in stone and not like, you know, my plans can blow up, whatever. But what I'm hoping for is while someone's in the metaverse and they're playing games and they're doing this and they don't really have the time to take their stuff off and go outside or even take their stuff off and make a phone call or go on the internet, they can say, oh, hey, like I'm in the metaverse, there goes a Burger King. Let me walk into that Burger King and order some food. You know, they go into the Burger King as their avatar. They go to another avatar and they order their food. And then, you know, the only time they have to take their stuff off is to go get it at the door. And then they come back. And then you could do that with other stuff. Like you go, I was going to say Modell's, but I don't know if there's Modell's still existing in the world. That's how much I go outside. Or Home Depot, you need some stuff. You know, you're walking around in the metaverse and you see a Home Depot and you're like, I need to get some stuff. You know what? I might as well go in there and take a look around. And you're taking a look around and you're like, yeah, you know, that's a cool paint. I really do need to paint the guest room. Come on, let me order it. Like, that's what I'm hoping for. And that's what I think is going to happen, to be quite honest, with this whole Web3 and layering and stuff.
Absolutely. And if you think back to our guest that we had on, Eddie from Metaverse Bark from the board Upland Club, he's actively boots on the ground, going to restaurants and small businesses and helping them get into the space precisely for this reason, you know, to build their branding. Yeah.
I emailed McDonald's and Burger Kings and I'm like, hey, listen, there's these metaverses. I don't like, let me know who to contact and this is and that. And here's their information. Let me know if you need any help. Or I know a couple of managers there, like I can get them in touch with you. Just let me know.
That's incredible.
Blah, blah. So that's what we got to do. We have to move this along as fast as possible.
Yeah, I heard there's a bagel shop in Manhattan that takes wax.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
I haven't been to it, but I heard it during the NFT NYC thing that was going on.
That is so cool. And that's the good thing about having a Web3 domain. You can with my domain, I looked all into it. I can actually receive payments to my, you know, morecheese.nft. Like you could create a website and direct people to that website and it says, you know, pay through here. Like click this link to pay. It's so crazy. It's freaking crazy. Yes. I love it. I love this new world.
Speaking of crazy, this is kind of crazy, this stat here too. So about 1/5 of consumers who aren't interested in buying food in the metaverse are unfamiliar with the space. Well, that makes sense. Of course, they're not going to say they're going to do it if they don't know what it is, but awareness could rise. The metaverse is expected to grow 50% annually through to 2030.
Yeah, they're not going to have a choice.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. That's going to happen. And it goes back to that other point here that they didn't even know they're in the metaverse, you know. People are going to be doing stuff and having no clue that, you know, on one conversation they're going to be saying, nah, it's all a load of crap, and then they're going to turn around and they're going to buy something in the metaverse and not even know about it.
Exactly. So it goes back to the point where Web 1, Web 2, Web 3. Like Web 1 is basically, if I had to describe it, stuff you can only view and not interact with. Web 2 is stuff you could view and purchase. Web 3 would be interaction.
Absolutely.
type
So it's
thing, I
got
hope.
here several chains have jumped into the metaverse to tap into this consumer behavior. Last fall, Chipotle opened a virtual restaurant in the gaming platform Roblox, where visitors could get a promotional code for a free burrito.
That's what I
Wendy-
said. Codes. That's exactly what I said. I love this fucking article.
Wendy's opened a restaurant in Horizon Worlds, a virtual reality game from Meta, where visitors can play a virtual basketball game while being served Wendy's ads. Other brands like Pizza Hut and Jimmy John's are trying the metaverse into loyalty programs and offering rewards to reach a captive audience. And we've been saying that for ages, Cheese. Like, you're going to have some kind of NFT based reward card system.
Sure,
like, it's going to blend, like whether you go to the real life in-store thing, there's going to be a lot of crossover.
Yeah, there's going to be games you play inside a Burger King to get a coupon for a free meal. Oh, so awesome. Maybe I should be looking for Chipotle's and Wendy's. I got to do that before this airs tomorrow. I go to try to buy some and TD bought them all.
Yeah, so I think it's just all, how long we've been doing the show, nearly a year, and it's just very cool to see so many of the things that we talked about a year ago as kind of pie in the sky ideas. That's a good point. Kicking off.
That's a good point, Ben.
Empire, samurai, ride on the dingo, flying through the sky. Cheese in the house, get off the drive. Hit you with the hairbrush, hit you with the knife. Evil empire, samurai, ride on the dingo, flying through the sky. Hit you with the knife, flying through the sky. Evil empire, samurai, ride on the dingo, flying through the sky. Cheese in the house, get off the drive. Hit you with the hairbrush, hit you with the knife. Evil empire, samurai, ride on the dingo.